Tonight, Dublin City Schools and the state are at odds again.
Just days ago, State Superintendent Richard Wood sent another critical letter to the district. Wood said the state will pull its full-time embedded support staff next week. We've been covering the story since last summer. That's when the state reported missed payments, out-of-control spending, and a huge deficit. The district says it has been working to fix that deficit. So far, leaders have laid off more than 36 employees, cut school days, and enacted other measures. But now the state says it no longer has confidence that district leaders are willing to make the decisions necessary to balance the budget.
Madison Ricks is in studio with a full breakdown. Madison, what can you tell us about the district's response?
Dublin's interim superintendent Marcy Poole sent a letter back to Superintendent Woods. She said that while the district is grateful for the state's support during a difficult financial period, there has been major miscommunication between the district leadership and state financial staff. And she said Woods' letter doesn't accurately reflect their recent decisions or what the district is doing to get their house in order.
Good evening. I'm calling the March 23rd board meeting to order.
In this building, important decisions are made.
All in favor, aye. Aye. All opposed, same. Ayes have it. Thank you.
Decisions that impact teachers, students, and staff at every level.
We are extremely concerned that Dublin City Schools is returning to their old habits. The FY26 budget is balanced, but it appears the district and board are unwilling to make the tough decisions necessary to balance the FY27 and 28 budgets.
Now, a new decision by the state.
We simply believe it's no longer productive to have full-time Georgia Department of Education staff placed in Dublin City Schools when a pattern has emerged of advice of those staff members being disregarded.
State School Superintendent Richard Wood sent a letter on Tuesday informing leaders that the state will pull its full-time support from the district. He said they no longer have faith in Dublin's efforts to get its finances back on track.
The budget Dublin City Schools voted on Monday night included athletic coach supplements, days and principal contracts, and program spending that the Georgia Department of Education had directly advised against.
The district says they didn't vote to maintain coaching supplements, but, quote, drastically reduce them. They say that they reduced leadership compensation by reducing the number of days, approving furloughs across the district, landing on 8 days.
I am proud of our school district. I'm proud of all the staff, the students, and I think everybody has worked hard, even during the situation of our financial hardship, which was no fault of you all.
The district says they continue to make hard decisions to balance their budgets. However, the state still tells a different story. Despite the recent letters, Dublin City Schools says it remains willing to work with the Georgia Department of Education and all appropriate stakeholders to get the district on solid financial footing for fiscal year 27 and 28 and beyond. Lori, back to you.
Thank you, Madison. As for the state, full-time support will officially be pulled next Friday, April 3rd. However, State School Superintendent Wood says his office will continue to provide the same services it offers all school districts, and he says they're open to restore that support if Dublin shows it's willing to make the budget decisions necessary.